so I'm gonna film in the snow today. I thought it would be a great idea, but I'm quickly regretting that because it's freezing, but I'm gonna do this really quickly. I saw Estee from Essie Button do a video like this. I think she did 50 facts though, and I thought it was a really fun idea. So I'm going to do 20 random facts about me, and they're completely random. They're the first 20 that came to my head. So I'm going to go because I'm really cold. I used to play girls football when I was about 10 years old till I was about 15, I think. I was always in the girls football team and I was the striker, but really I used to just stand by the goal and wait for the ball to come to me and then kick it in. But I loved it. I love football. My whole family are Arsenal supporters and I still am, and I kind of miss playing football. I kept a diary from age 10 to 16, so maybe I was always destined to be a blogger. I'd be really embarrassed if anyone ever read them. Here they are, 3 massive diaries full of all my embarrassing childhood things. I love cheesy things like Glee and Hairspray. It's my guilty pleasure. I absolutely love Glee and Hairspray. I saw the film and I saw it in the theatre and I absolutely love it, and I love singing things like that. I took a gap year before uni. I worked a bit. I worked in Gap and I worked in a production company, and I also went travelling for 3 months. I could only go for 3 because my sister was getting married and I had to come back for her wedding. But I went to Thailand for a month, Australia for a month, Fiji for 2 weeks, and then LA on the way home, and it was the best thing I ever did. I'm very pro gap years. I grew up a lot and then I was ready for uni, and I'm really happy I did it. I have 4 tattoos. I'll link my tattoo video below. You can see all my tattoos, but yeah, a lot of people don't really know that about me. I don't look like a tattoo person, but I actually have 4. I really hate dance music. I think because I did music tech for my A-levels, I kind of realised how easy it is to make a good beat and then just loop it so it goes for the whole track. Obviously some dance songs are really good, but most of them I really hate. They're so repetitive. I really hate dance music. I'm a worrier, and I get that from my dad. I worry about everything. Like when I'm going on holiday, I'm thinking, oh, what am I going to do with my bag when I'm swimming and it's on the beach? Like when it's irrelevant and it's happening in 2 weeks' time. I worry about everything. I don't know why. I think it's because I'm trying to prevent myself from getting stressed when it actually comes to it, and I moan a lot, so I try and like worry beforehand so that when it comes to it I don't moan, and I don't know, I worry about stupid things a lot. I'm a list maker. I love making lists. I'm addicted to making lists. As I'm doing this video, I'm reading off a list. I have an app for lists. I write lists in books. I write lists all the time. I'm completely obsessed with writing lists. I studied for 3 years at uni and then worked full-time for 2.5 years before leaving my job to do my blog and YouTube full-time with some freelance projects here and there. I'm loving it at the moment. I worked mainly in PR and then I worked in beauty for 1.5 years before, and yeah, I'm loving life at the moment. It's really fun, but I worked hard to get here. I am a massive family person, and people always talk about wanting to live in other countries and move abroad for a year, but even though I'd love New York, I'd love to live there, I could never move away from my family. I'm always with them. Like, I'll spend a Saturday night with my parents easily. We get on really well. I have nieces and nephews who I love, and I hate missing out on stuff. If my family will go out for a meal together and I don't go, I get really upset. I'm a real kind of homebody. I was in the jazz choir at school. We had a jazz choir and we practiced every week, and then we had concerts like once a year, and I loved it, and we sung like Motown songs, and I loved doing things like that. That was kind of the only really extra curriculum stuff that I did at school, but I really loved being in the jazz choir. I don't work out, I don't go to the gym, I don't go running, I don't do any exercise apart from just like generally walking around and trying to keep fit, but yeah, it's really bad. I've always been like that. I hate working out. I think it's because I suffer from really bad back. It feels so much harder than I think it is for everyone else, but there's no excuse. I'm really lazy and I never work out, and there's no excuse. I was the voice of a cartoon character in a What's It's advert when I was 8 or 9. I think I got paid £10 and I thought it was about £1,000 at the time, but my uncle worked in advertising and they needed a voice, and they actually were going to get the voice of Lisa Simpson, but she dropped out last minute, so they got me to do it, and I basically just had to say eat it and then giggle. But I remember being on TV for quite a while and I was very proud and excited about it. I think I could have been really good at tennis. My dad may disagree, but I love playing tennis, and I think if I'd really gotten into it at a young age and really kind of done it properly, that's kind of the sport I would have wanted to be really good at. I'm alright now, I think, for like an average person, but I could have been really good. I love tennis. I think one of my favourite films of all time is Life is Beautiful. It does have subtitles, which I don't normally like in a film, but it's an amazing film about Second World War and a dad who's trying to protect his son, and he pretends that the whole thing's a game so that the son's not scared, and it's amazing. You have to watch it. It's in Italian, I think, if I remember. I had my first kiss when I was 13. I think I was 13, and he was holding a skateboard whilst we kissed, and he was a proper skater boy, and it's awful. Ugh, awful. First kisses are really bad. I was in the audience on Nickelodeon quite a few times. I don't know how, maybe it's just the growing up in London thing, but we used to go on Nickelodeon quite a lot, and I've got a funny clip of me and my friends, so I'll try and add it in here. But yeah, I loved watching Nickelodeon, and I remember going to be in the audience and it just being the best thing ever.
And what about your other favourite band?
All Saints.
Oh, why's that All Saints?
They're cool and good at singing.
They're cool and good at singing.
My ethnic origin is British. I'm literally British. Both my parents, all my grandparents. I get asked that question, even outside of YouTube and blogging, all the time. Everyone always asks me, where are you from originally? And when I say I'm English, they're like not satisfied and just want to know where my ancestors are from. But seriously, there's nothing interesting in my blood. I'm completely English, white English. I don't know why I look like I have dark features and stuff, I just do. I'd rather die freezing cold than boiling hot. Okay, the final one is I used to be obsessed with Nick Carter. Backstreet Boys were my all-time favourite band, and Nick Carter was the love of my life. His blonde curtains, I used to have posters of him all over my wall and stickers, and I think my old bedroom, it still says I heart Nick Carter, so I'll try and find a video clip of that. But yeah, I used to be obsessed with Nick Carter. So that's everything from my 20 random facts about me. I hope you found them interesting, and I hope you like the snowy background. It's so snowy out here, but it's freezing. I can't wait to go back inside. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!